Welcome back to Grizz Vision here on OUGrizzlies.com. My name is Neal Ruhl. We're here with Coach Kampe. And, Coach, a special New Year's Day edition of Grizz Vision. A new horizon, a new year for this team.
Wow, Neal.
You like that?
Did you spend all last night writing that?
I wrote that down about 6 times, tweaked it a little bit.
Were you having a cocktail when you did that for New Year's Eve?
Ringing in the new year, Coach.
Yeah, well, wow, that's pretty impressive. I don't know if I can deal or handle with all that. So, what in there was the new... Yes.
New horizon, new year.
New horizon, new year, isn't that?
The game against Wright State tomorrow, Coach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're in the Horizon League, right?
They are.
This is one that counts. Our first ever Horizon League game. I wish we weren't playing Wright State at Wright State. I mean, what I've seen on tape, I can see why they've been picked the way they were picked. They got more first-place votes than anybody in the league. Most of the summer magazines picked them to win the league. They had a heck of a year last year in league play. They have not lost at home all year. They've got a lot of players, man. They go 8, 9, 10, 11 deep. I mean, they just bring them off the bench, throw them in there, and they all look like they've played forever. I'm very impressed with Coach Billy and his the things they do and how he coaches. And very, very good defensively. They hang their hat on defense. They want the game in the 50s, and they're very impressive. As we go through the Horizon League for the first time, I'm sure we're going to see all kinds of different things and we're not used to seeing, and that's part of the fun of this. So I'm really excited to have a chance to play in the Nutter Center against a guy that looks like he can really coach and against a team that looks really good. When
you look at the Wright State team, they're very balanced, as you said, too. They have a lot of guys that can score the basketball. They don't score a lot of points, but their roster is just full of guys that can score. They have a lot of options.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the Bowling Green game on the Horizon League Network, and, we really started focusing in on them. And Cole Darling, who we recruited really hard, and we know how good Cole Darling is, didn't play, and they didn't miss him. I mean, it was like, Duke Monday didn't play our last game, and you could tell, that Duke wasn't out there. And Cole didn't play, and you didn't even know. I mean, they got all kinds of bodies. And they got interchangeable parts, and I can see where they could be picked to win this league and probably can win the league. I'm really impressed by them.
And, Coach, real quickly before we let you go here, the status of Duke Monday. He missed the last game. What's his status coming into tomorrow's game?
Well, he practiced yesterday, and I thought he did okay. And then today he came out, and he was just not very good and dragging the leg. And, he's got a sprain of the MCL. And they thought it would be 1 to 4 weeks, and Duke wants to really play tomorrow. It'll probably be a game-time decision. And even if he does play, I think I'm going to have to spot him here and there, a few minutes here and a few minutes there, because, you could see that the day after practicing, he really had some issues, and he was dragging the leg all over today. And, the thing about Duke is his length and his athleticism, his anticipation, and the way he moves. And, so I got that little way he moves.
You got that little move too, yeah.
I got that myself, man.
The kids call it quicks.
Yeah, I used to be like that too at 280 pounds or whatever. So, but I don't think he's got any of that. So, it's probably smart on my part to just sit him for a couple weeks and get him back where he's 100%. Because, and I don't want to go there when nobody's played any games yet in the league. But still, no matter what you do, it comes down to those games in March. But I will say this, Neal. And this is one of the reasons we're so excited about being in the Horizon League, is when you won the Summit League, it was here's a trophy and here's a net and here's a ring, but it didn't do anything for you in the tournament. But you win the Horizon League, and you get to host that tournament. And if you've got a good team and you can't go win 2 games in your home court to get to the NCAA tournament, you probably don't deserve it. So we really like the rules here in the Horizon League, and that makes the Horizon League, the regular season, even more important. So we understand that.
All right, Coach, appreciate the time. Thank you very much, and Happy New Year to you.
Well, Happy New Year to you, too, Neal. I don't know what you ate last night, but yeah, you probably had a lot, didn't you? Just like I did.
Some Chinese food, actually.
Did you really?
Yeah, yeah.
I actually didn't go anywhere last night.
Neither did I.
I watched the Michigan State game, and then I watched 2 games of Wright State, and I snuck a little Valpo game in there, which I probably shouldn't say, but we do play them Saturday. I watched the end of the Houston game, and by 11 o'clock, I was asleep, man.
Party time, Coach.
I didn't even see the ball go down. So.
All right, Coach.
I did wake up this morning and knew it was 2014. So.
There you have it. All right, Coach. Appreciate the time. We'll talk again soon.
All right.
Yeah.